Okay folks, so just an update on where we are with the stretch and the swap. I've gone ahead and stretched it out, reinforced the sides with 2-inch, I believe this is 1.5 inch. We're actually framing out the seat base, which is exactly 12 inches from the pedal, which is the same on the Yami. And it's about 44, I think it's 44 inches wide. It's just under 4 feet. But we've gone ahead and ran our wires. We've just extended them over to this mess. And for some reason, the engine will not shut off with the key switch. It will shut off with the kill switch back here. It was working momentarily with the key. And then it just stopped. So I think I may either need a new switch, key switch, or who knows. Maybe I have one of these wires crossed, but I doubt it because they were all labeled up there and labeled back here before I even separated them. So I'm thinking it's an issue with the switch. Now, I still have not made this collar. One day I will. And I kind of booged up this shaft here. I had to replace that sprocket, and then I had a good sprocket for it, and I ended up putting a blob of molten steel on one of the teeth, so I had to cut that off, which put this guy on here now, which I know this ratio seriously depletes the speed because it's, you know, like 2 of these for every, I don't know if we can see this, it's 2 rotations of this sprocket for every 1 of this. These are a 1-to-1, and I noticed when I actually got this thing in gear that it just doesn't move very fast at all. When I say at all, I mean my neighbor's kid has a little wagon, and that wagon dogged this cart, so that's not good. Now what I'm thinking is this cable is going to go the way of the dodo, because it's not actually giving me enough throttle when I hit the gas. It's just not moving it at all. So I think what I'm going to opt to do, as you can see, I've cut that box away. I'm going to go from that arm all the way back to here. I'm going to run a rod. So bless this mess. I've gone ahead and bent this rod out. And basically that's going to sit right on there, or close to there. And if we run this back, you'll see that I'll attach it to the actual throttle so that when we get that back and forth motion, it'll actually, let me move this, it will actually open and close this throttle. And I don't have much in the way of give for the actual throttle right now. But even when I mashed the pedal, it was moving maybe that much. And you can see that's not very much. So we're going to get rid of this cable business. I'm not a big fan anyway. And we'll go with the rod, and it will be direct